SerpentZA has been exposed as a Falun Gong member.
I remember you, you left my spirit, with you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you, you make me stronger, can't go without it much longer. Remember, I remember you, you left my spirit, with you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you.
Or has he? I want to start by saying that, of course, Winston, SerpentZA, he's a big boy. He can defend himself, right? But I figured I'd add my 2 cents simply because this is the most hilarious thing I've heard in a long time. As you may or may not know, there have been a few YouTubers that have, been doing some dirty things.
Guilao 60.
Namely, Guilo 60, Nathan Rich, these guys.
What are we talking about today? Right. The Falun Gong.
They've been claiming that SerpentZA is somehow part of a bigger picture. Some just giant conspiracies out there working against the world, and somehow that people like SerpentZA are at the pinnacle and just fighting against the world. And that's because they're a part of the Falun Gong. This is some really, really weirdo theory, conspiracy bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why.
I noticed that there was a video the other day came out from a YouTuber that was trying to belittle the work that the China YouTuber community is doing here in China, helping poor areas advertise their economic growth, their businesses, and trying to degrade what we do. And
I want to help some people out there to understand how and why this accusation is happening, and why it's so insanely moronic on top of it. Let's start with someone like Guilo 60. As you may remember, Guilo 60 was exposed for working for Chinese state-run media outlets, aka Vegetable Gate, vegetable propaganda. In a rage, Guilo has decided to return fire by, of course, just pointing the finger back. I mean, this is something you would expect from a little child, right? But that's what Guilo 60's done, because he sucks at this type of thing. He sucks at exposing people. He puts no effort into his videos whatsoever. So, of course, he just points his finger and says, well, you're Falun Gong then, SerpentZA. So, that's why. That's why there's an accusation that SerpentZA is Falun Gong. And it's really stupid. Because Guilo 60 here, understand, is a tool. A CCP tool. He's another one of these guys, just like the other morons, that have been picked up by state-run media, and they've joined this insanely ignorant cult, that people outside of China laugh at, aka the CCP. He thinks that he can just make something real by wanting it to be real really, really hard, okay? It's like those crazy evangelicals that you see on TV where they can just heal people and blow people away with their magical powers.
Jesus. Jesus.
20% hearing is all I had left.
You can hear me now.
Yes. Yes.
You can hear me now.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
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 You see, that's how this is. You see, the Falun Gong is...
The devil? Everything is the devil to you, mama? Well, I like school, and I like football, and I'm gonna keep doing them both because they make me feel good.
They think that Falun Gong is just some horrible organization when realistically it's just a bunch of dorks in the park doing yoga. But either way, people like Guelo60 are going to make these accusations that SerpentZA is somehow a part of the Falun Gong and that he's somehow some kind of bigger picture that's trying to go out there and just destroy the world when it's just not true. Basically, this old man Guelo60 had no better defense to the evidence of him working with a communist regime than, no, you. That's right. Remember the little kid in 3rd grade that was slightly retarded, that used to just do stupid shit and then blame it on everyone else? Yep, that kid. And that's who we have here today on YouTube making videos. That's right, Guelo60. Now you have someone like Nathan Rich. Now, I'm not quite sure what's up with Nathan Rich. Of course, he might be slightly retarded too. And I'd like to apologize in advance to people that are retarded, because I know grouping these two people with you is, well, it's kind of a low blow. But either way, Nathan Rich also believes that there's a conspiracy theory. But Nathan Rich, unlike Guelo, is a little smarter, and he's taken it a step further. He's created a theory map, a conspiracy theory map. And I have just one question, Nathan Rich. Have you lost your fucking mind?
I made this. Me. With no help. Okay?
You really think that SerpentZA and LaWD6 and their wives are part of a conspiracy?
I want to be clear that just because everybody on here, including these English teachers, just because they're promoting, just because they're on the right, I don't really care, right? Being in the far right, care a little bit more, but I still don't really care what people are talking about. It's more that they're pushing these really insidious, really destructive conspiracy theories about China.
Again, what we have is another weirdo that was actually part of a Scientology cult, joining another cult, the CCP, and now he thinks the rest of the world is just like him and is in some strange cult. Wow. Talk about Stockholm Syndrome here. Nathan actually believes the CCP cares about him and that for some reason everyone else is a part of the Falun Gong. Okay. Apparently Nathan Rich needs to get out a little more. You need to spend some time away from YouTube. You're starting to go a little crazy here.
Come back here!
But something looks wrong. I mean, he's running around like he's on fire.
Oh my God, help me! I don't want to die! Oh, stop!
Maybe you should travel to some other countries or something. Because holy shit, bro. Holy shit.
No.
Rough on him now.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
Tough love it is. Tough love. Wake up, idiot.
The issue is, let's be realistic here for a moment. How many people that live in the West actually know what the Falun Gong is? I mean, if you walked around on the streets and said, hey, do you know what Falun Gong is? No one's going to know. Seriously, when was the last time CNN or Fox or anyone even talked about Falun Gong? No one even talks about Falun Gong. Again, it's just the CCP doing that crazy thing where it runs around on fire saying that everyone else is the devil. Is it time for you guys to get a clue? It's time. When are you going to get a clue and realize that you're working for an organization that is fucking crazy. And you guys are fucking weirdos. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.